So I'm talking to the perfect person to weigh in on Navalny and what it's like to speak truth to power or speak the truth about power as well. I want to bring in NBA player Enes Kanter Freedom. He is an outspoken critic of human rights abuses and a big defender of democracy. He has called out Vladimir Putin as well as other leaders around the world, including the president of Turkey, the country where he was raised, and has faced backlash for speaking out. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. Just thinking about what you must be feeling when you hear about Navalny's death. I mean, he repeatedly stood up to Putin, never gave up his fight for democracy, and his wife is vowing to continue that fight. What is your reaction to his death and his legacy moving forward?
You know, first of all, thank you for having me. Navalny spoke truth to power. I mean, he returned to Russia after Putin tried to poison him. And he knew he will be arrested, but he wanted to set an example for millions of Russians and others who are fighting for freedom. And the most important thing we can do to honor Navalny's legacy is to support Ukraine, because victory for Ukraine can lead to freedom for Russia.
When you look at this, Enes, and think about, how people are reacting, not just in terms of other foreign policy decisions and beyond, but there are those who are protesting, who have been trying to speak out to the powers that be. Looking at the screen right now, people getting arrested in the snow, violently apprehended and taken into custody. According to an independent Russian human rights group, nearly 400 people have been detained reportedly across Russia for attending vigils and rallies in honor of him. And the protests themselves, I'm wondering from your perspective, are these feeling futile if Putin is not held accountable?
You know, we need to hold dictators and wannabe dictators accountable. And, condemning this kind of dictatorships is not enough. We have to take concrete actions. And so I'm calling on all the Western countries, NATO allies, and democratic countries to actually start taking actions against these dictatorships, because they do not care about our condemning. So we have to take concrete actions.
I wonder what those actions look like. Have you given any thought to what that means? Because some who protest might say, well, I do the speaking out. I stand here and I protest because I can't have the weight of another government behind me. What does the concrete movement look like?
We need to actually, when I say concrete actions, we need to put sanctions on individuals. Maybe we can use some sanctions to individuals around Putin, and we can use Magnitsky Act, to put pressure on some of these people around Putin.